This is the Missouri map that I worked on a couple years ago, 2015. It's a little bit outdated, and the Minecraft version that I worked on was 1.8. I focused on making the outside more accurate, so the inside's not as accurate as the outside is, and there's a few things that have changed since then. These trees are chopped off because power company came through and chopped all the trees to keep them off the lines.
What? That didn't happen?
Yeah, look outside.
No.
They're all chopped.
Nah. Nah.
And one of this tree right here is gone now. There's a gate here now. And then here's our garage slash barn.
Okay, so they may or may not have chopped them off.
Yeah, and also the garden area is a little different now. So this is, but
It's put tons of flowers in there.
yeah, it's the basic layout. There's pigs in the pasture. They're supposed to be sheep.
Why didn't you spawn sheep?
I did at one time.
Oh.
Now we have cattle too. We actually have sheep and not swine.
What about down there?
Over here is the pond area, and
Now.
it's a bit different now.
Yeah.
We're putting a pool in, and it's
So we
some area.
don't really have that fence there.
Yeah,
We don't have that fence there.
and we have a pond that's very overgrown, and that's not as overgrown as the pond actually is. And then we have pasture over here that we use for the ram and his buddy.
Now.
Yeah, that we use now. In real life, this is all overgrown with blackberries and giant ragweed and stuff that we need to clear out.
Are you planning on clearing out?
Yes. No. There's too much stuff to do.
Now we don't have a gate. We don't have
Yeah,
a
the gate got torn off.
Yeah, we don't have a gate there anymore.
Yeah, here's the gate into the ram pasture. There's the smokehouse.
Smokehouse. I always wondered what that thing was.
I think it was a smokehouse. So that's our property. And then here's our driveway. You were gonna say something?
I was gonna say now I could go down to a neighbor's house.
Yes.
But
Down here is, we go down, there's a sheep. One of my sheep got loose.
Wow.
Yes. Better chase the sheep down.
There's actually fence there.
Right here?
Yeah, there's fence.
No.
Yeah, there's fence.
Our pasture has fence. But this area doesn't have a fence.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Go look up there.
I will.
Okay. So this is our neighbor's house. And then that is Big River Cemetery Road. There's a cemetery at the end, but I didn't build that. And it's the end of the world as far as this map goes. That's one edge. I took a super flat world and built the landscape on top of it. So this is their porch. I don't think the porch is here anymore. So that's the neighbor's property. And then if we go down here, there's forest. Forest across the street. Hopefully it doesn't lag too much. So, walking along, and there's the cow. Yes. And then over here is our mailbox across the street. Yeah, there's the cat. Don't put it next to my face. He's a little mean.
He's so heavy.
Yes. And it's time to change the day.
He's so heavy. Don't let I.
Okay.
Don't let
I would go faster, but this computer I don't think is fast enough
Probably
to.
lagging like right now.
Yeah, it might be lagging even right now. So down here is the outside edge of our property. I used spruce trees, but in reality it's more like cedar trees, mostly. And here's the edge of our property, and then here's the pasture that's over here.
There's a big field. There's
Yep,
actually
big
a
field.
body of water
Yeah,
down there.
there is
You didn't
water
have
down there.
that.
I don't know if I did or not.
You didn't?
No, I didn't add the water. I didn't go far enough.
I can't
Because it's further
believe
down.
You. Just
Uh-oh.
kidding.
I'll go back
you
down.
go in there and you go in there and you go
So
in
walking
there.
along, this part might be edited out. In which case, we'll go a little bit faster.
Other parts
And
should be edited out.
this is another house that's in the area down the street.
What? There's a house on the other side of the road.
Yeah, it's the other side of the road.
Oh, it's down there.
Yeah, it's that yellow house. They painted it yellow, then they,
No, no, on the other side of the road from that one.
no, that, you're thinking of a different house. This one's abandoned now. And I had to guess at what's inside the house.
Oh, I
This
was
is their
gonna
garage.
ask you how you knew what was in that house. I didn't
I don't.
know.
Yeah, so that house,
Wait, they have a well?
it's a one of those fake wells for decoration. And now we're getting down towards another house. But this is actually where a barn is, so I didn't build the barn yet. Although, I don't think I built the barn because the road doesn't go far enough. I didn't make this map wide enough to include everything. Then up here is really. So let's make the weather clear.
Yep. Everybody stop moving. Moving.
So along here,
Just stop moving.
me?
Yes, everybody stop moving.
Why?
You guys.
Okay. This goes back, and then there's a house back there and a river
Yeah, we didn't go.
that I didn't build. I didn't haven't made the map wide enough for that.
Yeah, there's
then-
the house I was talking
Yeah, and then this is another house. They have lots of cats. And they have a bay window.
about. Wait, how do you know that?
Because that's what Uncle Donnie said, that they have lots of cats.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What?
So fascinating.
What's fascinating?
Nothing.
Okay. So this is what I did for their area. And then this is what we call the basement house. It's half basement, built into the side of a hill. And then we'll go down, and the next house is going to be my sister's house.
My cousin's house.
Yeah, and her kids. So we go along, keep going. I try to keep this accurate as far as the altitude in meters. Each block is a meter, of course. I try to keep it accurate with Google Maps. So that's why there's the changes. I didn't put their mailbox in. They have a mailbox over here. And then over here is my sister's house. It is a nice styling. I like the style of the house. It's an old 1930s farmhouse, I think. And then this fence is gone. If we keep going, my parents came in and they put a property here.
They
Or
have
put a
like a
house.
space, like.
Yeah, they have a carport here now.
Yeah.
And this is their garage. Did I do anything? Oh, cool.
Nope.
There's a little room in the back, and that's different now too. And what did I do over here?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
It's way different now.
It's a bit different now, yeah.
Like.
And there's the swimming pool that they used to have there.
They
And
don't
then-
have it all out.
And here is the house that's across the street, another house that in real life I like the styling of. They have a garage. It's an old farmhouse. This is a screened in area, I can't do that. Here's a carport, and they have a little building in the back. It's a neat style, which I can't really replicate in 1.8.
You're playing in 1.12.
I'm playing in 1.12 right now, but I built this in 1.8. So if I go up, there's not really many houses for a while except on the left hand side. But there is a pond down here, my parents' pond.
Blocked it off. By trees.
And they have lots of trees. Yeah, it's a forested area. Tiny forest. And then here is a house that's also abandoned now. If
There are
I
a
can.
lot of abandoned houses.
Yeah, there are. And this is their basement, and then upstairs they
What
have
is
a
that
carport.
basement?
It's partly underground, so it's a basement. And then once again, we have lots of spruces, which are meant to represent cedars.
Actually, to be honest,
Uh-huh.
you didn't. Now I'm intrigued to see what's inside Grandpapa's house.
It's a secret. And then there's a little pond over here. I started making it wider over here
Yeah.
to include the forest, but partly because the road's at an angle over here. Road angles, and so or does it?
No, it doesn't.
No.
You didn't make it
Okay. I don't know why I branched out then. Oh, it angles up there.
It angles up there, yeah.
Yeah. And here's the forest I need to put bone meal on.
And there's where you stop.
And here's where I stopped. As you can see, I did MC World Edit. And I just made my own topography to match what's on Google Earth. And that's about it. So I'll get back up to the house. And this is probably going to lag quite a bit. Is there anything else to add?
Inside Grandpapa's.
Okay, it's a secret.
No.
We can't reveal what's in there.
Okay. You're gonna reveal.